Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, after finishing the Chapter 3 Day 3 patrol, we headed into the Bracer Guild to speak with Mikkel, who's concerned that Aeolia and Lynn hadn't checked in, led the SSS to attempt to locate them through their orbments, heading to the top of Orcus Tower to find out they were in the wetlands to the south. With a boat arranged for us to head there, we soon set out.
Don't forget there's an orbital boat with your name on it in the harbour district. There should be a mechanic waiting for you guys, so you can't miss it. Watch each other's backs out there. And that is everyone involved. Because whenever I go to talk to Chief Sergey to say, hey, Chief, this is going down, the guy ignores me. Completely. Shall I Pom Pom Party before we set out? Sounds like fun times are about to take place after all. I might actually open up some new slots. I'm not delaying, honestly. It costs quite a lot to do slots now. Four. Alright, we're on 4 for all. Ugh, this costs so much now. Ugh. Well, there goes my, Sepith. It was a nice supply. Now it no longer exists. But I guess everyone gets a little bit more EP for the trouble, right? Wait, does my boat have a CP charger put in it? Better do. We ran out so fast, the thing didn't even finish. So, will Jona be the one to conquer me? Wait, did we play? Oh, we did play Maribel, right? We did? Yes. It was closer than I thought, but it wasn't actually as close as I thought. Why did I go for blue first? No. I want the yellow to go down. That was a terrible first go. Why am I going? No, don't you be getting things. Combo! Combo! That's fine. Combo! I probably should start getting rid of stuff in this middle bit here. In case Jona decides to attack. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting combos. You must die now. No. Do not listen to my commands. You must die now. Especially because I'm running out of things to combo with. Oh, my goodness. What happened there? He's attacking? What the hell, Jona? Jona, I had you all the way up to the top and you somehow... He cheated. He totally cheated. I had you there. I had you so bad. I had 600 CP and I dumped it on you really like... Oh, what the hell? And then I ran out of all like possible combo opportunities. Gonna kick my ass. I don't know where to put things at the moment. I haven't got like anything juicy looking. And I'm not really good at these games anyway. I say like I'm in a bad state right now. Okay, he went for down? How did you get yourself in that bad a state? What the hell, Jona? I don't understand, like, I thought he was fine, and then he used the defense, like, one, and nothing went away, and he was just in a terrible state? What? I don't even feel like I won that win. Do you know what I mean? That was weird. I just, like, looked across. I was, like, too busy focusing on my screen going, there's no really good combos I've got going on here. And then, like, all of a sudden I look over to the right, and I'm like, wait a second, shouldn't you be good because you just use a defensive? I guess I'll just kill you then. How did he survive the 600, though? I know we had a defensive for that, but still. Right then. Off we go. You this side? Yep. Hey dudes, you're the SSS, right? That's us. Sorry for keeping you out here in the rain. Thank you for preparing a boat for us, especially given the weather. Don't mention it, dude. Or part of the job. So any of you dudes know how to operate this thing? Push him in the water now. No, I could always come with. I hadn't even thought about that. How hard could it be? It's probably not that different from driving a car. I could call the chief on my Enigma if you would like. No, it's okay. I actually have a little bit of experience conning boats. Conning? Is that what they call it? Figures Noel would know. You should have guessed given that it has a steering wheel. Oh, knock it off. It's just another thing Commander Bells insisted I learn. So what are we going to do? Is it time for us to board? Let me think. There's no telling what awaits us down there. We should make sure we've taken care of everything before leaving. Considering there doesn't seem to be another patrol, I'd say we're ready. Once you board the boat and head to the wetlands, you'll be unable to leave until the story advances. Note that any short-term quests and events will expire. I think we're good. But I can never be certain. Roger that. All right, off you go, dudes. Be careful out there, okay? Like, totally. Off we go in our water-based car. Who's watching me? Well, well, how very serendipitous. I can't help but be reminded of the Schwartz auction. Perhaps they truly are tied by a string of fate. Be that as it may, Master Sal. What do you suppose awaits them at the south banks of Lake Elm? That I couldn't say, but I'll trust in the intuition of our esteemed friend. It could be that demonized delinquent again, the snakes, or perhaps even the church itself. Whatever the case, there's nothing wrong with shining a light on a blind spot when you can. Indeed. Pardon me. What is it, Fan? Why are you so distraught? I'm terribly sorry for interrupting, Master Sal, but we received an urgent report from one of our surveillance teams just moments ago. An urgent report? Explain, Fan, and spare us no details. The weather is clear, just as the forecast predicted. Maybe Aeolia is trying to do us a solid. We'll need all the help we can get. There's no telling what's waiting for us over there. Whatever it is, I'll take it over trudging our way through the rain any day. Don't forget, though, there's a chance we could encounter another cryptid, and that's just scratching the surface. Right, we're making our way into uncharted waters, so to speak. Anything can happen. Keep in mind we don't know when we can count on backup from Arios and them either. With a lead search party, we need to work as quickly as possible to secure Lynn and Aeolia's safety. Depending on how things turn out, we may end up having to call the CGF for backup too. Right. This is definitely a sticky situation. Let's keep up hope the gals are alright. Hold on. Rapid surge in humidity detected. Everyone stay on guard. What? Ooh. This fog, it's so dense. Where did it come from? The air seemed so clear just a moment ago. What do we do, Lloyd? Due speed and approach with caution. Tio, can you sense the shore? Yes, I believe so. What did I tell you guys? Brace yourselves for landfall, everybody. Perfect fit. Look at all of this. Indeed, and that other boat behind us must be the one Lynn and Aeolia arrived in. This is bad. Things are out of control down here. Oh! Oh, shit! Understatement! Like, Nox Forest we thought was infested. The Azure Wetlands is basically Pleroma Grass. Oh, brother, please tell me that fog knocked us out and we're just in a bad dream. Honestly, it feels more like something that's ripped straight out of a fairy tale. This is unbelievable. It's as if the very composition of space here is in conflict with reality itself. How long has the Pleroma Grass been running rampant in these wetlands? Could it be... Is this the place Yochim was harvesting his key ingredient for Gnosis from? Once again, your intuition never betrays you, detective. Huh? Hi? Huh? You again? Yin, what are you doing here? Allow me to redirect that question right back to you. I've been following the shadows of those snakes and the demonization of that gang's leader, as well as the blooming of this azure flora throughout the state, and the cryptid's sudden emergence. That led me here and ultimately to all of you. Oh, really? So basically you decided this place was suspicious all on your own and decided to come check it out? Precisely. Though it would seem the circumstances that brought you here different from mine, in some respects. Isn't that right? You could say that. I'll explain everything I can. Withholding information won't do either of us any good. Lloyd relayed to Yin the details of Lynn and Aeolia's recent disappearance. I see, so that boat there belongs to those bracers then. How intriguing. This can only mean I'm getting closer to the heart of the mystery. What mystery? He's referring to why the Pleroma Grass has surfaced, the cryptids too, for that matter. Let me guess, you've been trying to get to the bottom of what that bodes for Crossbell, in the grand scheme of things. Right, aren't you? This too falls under my contract with Hayaway. With that, I'll leave the bracers to you and make my way ahead. Not so fast. How about you accompany us instead, Yin? But, Lloyd? You can't be serious. I had a feeling you were going to pull something like this again. As did I. Come on, man, I know you're a softie, but you gotta learn how to draw the line somewhere. As interesting as your proposition is, Bannings, you seem to be laboring under a gross misconception. Our respective positions are no longer compatible, nor are our interests in this case. Unlike that time in St. Ursula, cooperating with you now would get me... nowhere. Is that what you were going to say? Lynn and Aeolia have skills comparable to those of an A-rank bracer. I saw it myself. When they joined forces, I have no doubt that those two could rival even Arios. If the danger that awaits us was able to overwhelm them, do you actually believe that you can handle it by yourself? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, you might even be able to get some info out of Lynn and Aeolia. Can't do that unless we find them. That's right, we should cooperate, if only for the sake of efficiency. I do believe that you're starting to take after your leader, aren't you, members of the SSS? Do you think so? Well, I'd be lying if I denied that. Not that we ever consented to it. Why are you looking at me like it's my fault? All roads lead back to Lloyd, just one of his many charms. Very well then, we shall work together once more if you so desire. Know this, however, if the divine blade of wind catches up with us, I will not hesitate to desert you. Will that be an issue? Not at all. One problem though, moving around with a party of 7 is going to get tricky. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with a little friendly fire every time the monsters attacked. Someone could stay behind if that's the case. We do need someone to watch the boat, right? Not a bad idea. Whoever remains could also help bring the Divine Blade of Wind up to speed when he arrives. It's a plan then. Let's decide on our formation. I still haven't repaid them for that craft they taught me. There's no time to hesitate. We're going to bring Lynn and Aeolia home. Which member will you leave on standby? Interesting that we have to leave, like Randy can't be left, you know, like the original SSS can't be left. Out of those two, I'd leave Noelle then. She knows how to pilot the boat is one. She has guns that can attack from the boat, from the water too. Soldier, she's probably good at this post, do you know what I mean? This is likely the place where Joachim Gunther was harvesting ingredients for Gnosis. That doesn't bode well for Lynn and Aeolia. What could have happened here? Just be careful, everyone. Don't forget, there's always the possibility of another cryptid showing up. I'm worried about Lynn and Aeolia. What could have happened here? Just be careful. I'd like, what the hell with the CGF and bracers who do patrols of a wide scope of Crossbell, I would have thought. How did they not bother ever coming here? A small boat is banked here. This must be the boat those two used to get here. We should head further in and look for them. Randy's back in the group by the look of things. Randy just get shoved back in. Welcome, Randy. I don't like the camera angle because it doesn't tell me if there's any enemies nearby. Do you know what I mean? That's a weird chicken. Burst is back. Burst is back. Is this the end of the chapter this time then? It's a climactic moment, obviously. Albatron. A land bird native to Crossbell intimidates foes with high-pitched shrieks. That's how I do it too. Yes. We're getting experience! And Sepith, which we actually do need now that we just dumped so much of it. Obtain a surprise lunchbox. That wasn't very Kashmir of you. Okay. Whatever that phrase's intentions is, it got kind of taken over by an advert here in the UK. So if that phrase was at all once cool... An ancient species of sacred beast. It wields potent spiritual attacks and can absorb energy. Is the Kuruin. When you say absorb energy, does that mean spells, despite you have spell weaknesses? Photon shot would be better. Well, let's find out. That would be a no. I mean, it absorbed the spell, alright. It's not in the way it maybe wanted. That is very distinctly a fishing spot. But we're not allowed to use it? What's that about? Oh, no, wait, unless we go out here. Sure, Pleroma Grass can spawn cryptids, but can it also spawn me a nice catch? Sure, it's dangerous, but let's go fishing. Ain't nothing spying there. Priorities, right? Yeah. And we get one more type of fish. That's not new. Then we'll be good, won't we? We'll be able to do our last fishing duel. Okay, deluxe dumplings work if I press the button at the right time. Yes, no one at this point wants to see me fishing. And a man turtle. Feels like we're getting stuff from kind of like a shared pool of things. The interesting thing would be finding out how many fish spawn at one fishing spot. Because like not all fishing spots are created equal. Like the Crossbell Harbour one probably has the most. Is what I'd imagine. Can get various different types. I'll stop at 3. I'm guessing we'll be back. Well, more to the point, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be a missable fish. Right? Ah! I got weird ghosty things with these. I don't really want to cancel the team rush. I really wanted to... resist. Porcelain cocoon. Shaped by the powers of another world, has the ability to reflect physical attacks. Handy.
任せて任せてくれセット
Randy, now knock that guy back. Like, which ones do you have? Oh, that didn't kill you? Spellcaster Randy going to work there. Okay, we have enough to soul blur that guy.
よしえいは私の番
Having to work around stuff like that is actually irritating, but we can make it work.
敵集団撃破しました
Beautiful. Tio's standard physical attack or standard attack counts as magical. It doesn't get reflected. It is magic. It is orbal. That's the right word. There's a guy hiding next to that chest over there in the background that you can't see. Wiggly worms up top by me. I'm being attacked. 29 out of 61. Her mind was wandering as if it had been ever since she arrived, like a thick sheet of ice masking a rushing current. A stone-faced exterior had been fighting to quell the warmth fluttering within. Yeah. A lot of directions to go here. Games know what they're doing when they have enemies on the minimap, but also make you come towards the camera. Do you know what I mean? They totally know that's irritating.
みんな行くわよ OK ですアウト了解すごいや
It's hard to call Tio's physical attack a physical attack, even though if you say Tio's physical attack, you understand what it means, right? I forgot you were in the group. You spoke in all stuff, and I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? Maybe I'll get you in. I forgot you were in the group. Then you spoke in the battle. I was like, ooh. Alright, you have Stellar Pendulum. I want one of them. Women only. Not that we already don't know, but still. What's your ordnance setup then? Phantom grants a strength ATS speed boost in battle. That's kind of good. Keep 2 mind free. Attack 2 confuse information and cast. So what are you, actually stronger at the ATS side of things or not? No, you're just kind of like a mix. When you can't change them, they're not really ideal. You make do, right? Okay, you do have a ranged attack, but it's not as ranged as we'd have liked. That's not back too. Guess it just makes me faster. Mad Bloom. A large otherworldly flower. The gas it spews distorts the space around it. Some interesting weaknesses. Soul Blur should take that guy out in one go. I could use Chaos Brand, but it's actually on a higher delay value. Watashi wa, I am something. Wow, that's a bigger range than I thought it was. Still alive! So you couldn't reach if she wanted to. Oh, can, just about. Right, burst bars nearly fill up again.
撃破しました。
It's level 73! Is that what level I'm supposed to be? Go away. Not back.
みんなチャンスよ。
了解。
はい。
Big first hit.
エニグマ鼓動。
よし。
We'll just let the
やっと。
spellcasters deal with their possible targets.
エニグマ駆動。
And the melee deal with theirs. So it's only 2 turns of strength ATS speed up.
はい。えい。
A lot of death blow on my side of the board. What the hell? Didn't die?
私の
Scream for me.
やれやれ手応えもない。
Has these spiritual foes been a trend in all the places we find the Azure weed? No. This is the most Pleroma we've got. You open the chest. Inside is a tiny pom. It would weigh, but it has no arms. I can smirk at me then. Boots of ebony. We're not switching your stuff. What? That's not right. There we go. Defense 100, move +2, ADF +10. Sturdy boots coated in a resin that resists orbital arts. Oh, but you lose evasion if I put that on you. You lose speed if I put that on you. Ah, we'll go for it. God, and Naruto run everywhere. Hello. There's at least one more enemy on this path. I wonder what the range of that actually is. I think it's longer than the animation.
よし。一気に行くぞ。
了解です。
Wait a second.
ここだ。
Can I even do the team rush? I'd have to make the assumption that I can't.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
よし。やって。
私の番
I think
です。
that would be a fair assessment.
それ。はい。
It might not get the attack damage reflected, however. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
守りたい。このクロスベルを。
It's not like I can't take them out in other ways too. Probably would have been better to practice on a single target though. U materials are available here, so it's the good mobs that you get U materials from in some senses. Yes, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, you can't do the get behind them thing.
さて行きます。
よし。 さて。
任せて。そこ。
Time, we got this.
そこ。やっ。
You have knockback, which actually puts them slightly more out of range for the stun that we're doing.
そこです。
よかろう。せ。
Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo.
よし。畳みかけるぞ。よかろう。
はい、わかったわ。
これが俺たちの力だ。
Ninja stole my treasure chest. But not this one. Sepith of 80 of every type. If monsters like to eat Sepith and I was full of Sepith, does that make me a... Oh no. Oh no. Right, where to next? There's a way back over there? Interesting. Ah! What the? It's Aeolia. Yeah, but what is this ivy around her? It isn't Pleroma Grass. If that's any consolation, they look nothing alike. We can discuss that later. She needs our help. Easy there. Finally coming around, Phew, thank goodness. Where am I? Is that you, Tio, my angel? Am I in heaven? Not in the slightest. If your sense of humor is still intact, then I take it everything else is too? More or less, though I still feel so weak I can hardly even stand. Was Mikkel the one who asked you to come for me? Yes, actually, you see... Lloyd and the others briefly explained the details of their search and rescue mission. So that's what happened. Lynn and I were following a lead on the cryptids and those blue plants when we arrived in the wetlands. But in the middle of our investigation, we ran into the fight of our lives. Fight of your lives? It was a cryptid, I'm guessing. No, a human, I think. I can only assume it was someone from Ouroboros. Could it have been one of the two we heard about at the doll studio? She was accompanied by 3 girls, each dressed like a knight from the Middle Ages, and just as skilled. It took all of our strength just to defend ourselves. A trio of female knights. It's them. I ended up separated from Lynn in the heat of battle. Then I was restrained by a boy who called himself the Fool. That was when I ended up trapped in that ivy. I wasn't able to move a muscle. He had you all strung up and tied. Damn, this guy's more of a freak than I thought. Keep your mind out of the gutter, Randolph. Thanks, Aeolia. That fills in some gaps for us. We're going to venture further in and see if we can locate Lynn, too. Stay here. We have someone on standby who can come retrieve you. Thank you. I mean it. Please, take care of Lynn. She tends to bite off more than she can chew whenever she's faced with a challenging opponent. Of course, you can rest easy. There isn't any time to waste. We need to get going. The member currently on standby was called over and informed of the situation. Lynn tends to bite off more than she can chew whenever she's faced with a challenging opponent. If she gets herself into a serious fight against those knights, I don't see her coming out unscathed. I'm begging you, you have to find her, please. Who could have guessed the society was wrapped up in this mess? But why would they be in a place like this? What end is all of their scheming in Crossbell even for? What does a society gain by coming to a place like this? Yeah, I'm going to switch to you guys at the moment because you said it's them. So, female knights, huh? Know of them, Wazi Hemisphere? Me, oh no. I was just wondering what kind of people they must be to be able to take down bracers as skilled as Lynn and Aeolia. Our enemy is Ouroboros. It wouldn't hurt you to be a bit more careful too, wouldn't it? Unfounded worries, I assure you. How strong must they be to be able to take down a pair of skilled bracers? Right, well, I'll keep you with us. You're the info guy now. Or the not-so-info guy. So this can be crossed.
Saga?
But not now? Oh, I got a Tyrrell bump. Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted you to take that, so there. Sure.